Good afternoon, close to make dash, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney in the defendant lobby number 2 of the District Court on February 25th, 12:06. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I guess he's already in trouble, see. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Don't just hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. See, you are kind of, see, ... See. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. You do that, Gumshoe. Let me guess, someone's gonna say, oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? I figured someone would call it back. It seems to be sort of a recurring thing. Get this fade back in. See. You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. You said that in previous cases, I think, on day 3 as well. See. I take it Lena's having you run errands again. See. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. See. Here, she asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial. Looks like a book? I mean, evidence law? Edgeworth was talking about this just the other day. I'm sure you know the 2 rules of evidence law, don't you? I see. He told us what they are. See, rule number 1: no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. See, is that right, Mr. Wright? See, it seems so. See, you can at least study some evidence law, really. So we're going to be able to study some evidence law now. See, the chief prosecutor also wanted me to give you a message. See, a message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, see, you're going to need this book. Okay, so him, meaning Gant. See, I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. So it's in my court record. Securely slipped evidence law into pocket. Doesn't look like that book will do you any good now, though. See, all that's left now is the chief prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, Detective. I imagine we'll have the ability to present something. Let's see. The trial ended with the news that Emma killed what's her face? Killed Marshall, and then he could calm him down. If I remember correctly, or is something else happened and he couldn't calm him down? Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me. Mr. Edgeworth! The real trial today hasn't begun yet. So, of Gant or of Edgeworth? What? What else is there left to do? Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of. Emma Sky found out she's unwittingly caused a man's death. And now you're telling me you want to do more. You've got to be kidding me, pal. Well, we're looking to ruin another man's life today, but it's not any one of those moves. You're missing the point, Detective. Lena didn't murder Detective Goodman. ... Exclamation point. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Specifically, the cause of it all, by hurting him instead. February 25th, 12:52, District Court, courtroom number 9. Wow, we were in there for over 45 minutes. Okay. 46 to be specific. The court now reconvene for the trial of Miss Leia Sky. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The Equity Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions. But that'll be after, Thank you for the news, Your Honor. Yes, well, normally this is when the prosecution calls for the witness. But, cough. Are they suspending him right now? That isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have, struck a bargain. No, he didn't. That would be Lena's doing. Exclamation point. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses? I didn't say that, but you imply it. It's just, you see, everyone's been talking and... Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution. A solution? That being the case, the prosecution would allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses. Oh, who are we gonna call? See, what? There's never been a case example where the defense has called forth a witness. I guess not in this game. There hasn't, because it wouldn't make sense for gameplay. Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. Well, we did call forth Marshall. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Why not? See, unbelievable. See, he's passing me the see. Truth has found a way to continue the trial. See. Very well, the defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. It's settled. See. The defense may now call forth the next witness. See, Mr. Wright. That's what I will see. Is he going to give me some sort of signal of who you realize this is your last chance? If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over. Oh, excuse me, the defense calls, say, the time's finally come to bring out the real murder. It's gonna be, so it defaults to Damon Gant. I'm gonna take a state first. I took 10 states yesterday, so I need to actually pay attention to which one. Say, let's call forth Damon Gant. Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? You'll see. No, you'll see. As the defendant's partner a few years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it. And he has, it's his office, too. As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor? True! Alright, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand! Oh, he's here, is he? Witness, please state your name and occupation. Wouldn't it be me that's getting him to do that? Let's see. What is this, some kind of practical joke? Let's see. I was just on my way to lunch. Well, you can see Angel on your way, I see. Your name and occupation, sir. Well, are you sure you want to do this? See, it's not me, it's not him, it's his fault. See, I mean, he's gonna get mad now. See, yep, your name and occupation. So, you want to play hardball? Yeah, you're the one who's playing. See, but please, Mr. Gant. See, fine. See, my name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. The acting chief of police? I figured he was just the chief of police. See. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto, what's with the grim face? See, we haven't asked him what testimony we want him to tell. Excuse me. First, let's clear up the Cecil 9 incident. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, you mean that time when Lane's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for. Oh, like what? Like the role you played in all of this. ... Son, either you're very brave or very foolish. ... You are aware, of course, that the police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal, both literal and figurative. Weapons. Sure, take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. What? Is that true? Is it... did we... I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. Is that in the evidence law thing? Of course. Such an action carries with it certain risk. Such as... don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trials. Just remember... If this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you. So, a waste of time is what he's warning, not that anything bad will happen. So, is it maybe in the evidence law thing that I haven't gotten around to reading yet, that he doesn't have to testify? Well, the witness may now begin his testimony. SL9 incident. Yeah, let's go forward. As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. Wait a second, the power outage. how did he take the elevator if the power was out? Let's see. When I went to my office, I found Lena there. Apparently, she had already arranged the crime scene. What do you mean by arranged? As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Referring to the knives. I'm gonna actually have to press. I think I'm gonna skip directly forward to pressing him about the power outage part. Oh, excuse me. Is that when Doc was arrested? He was lying on the floor unconscious, so they, of course it would have been the same. So that's Neil Marshall. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Doc bumped his head. I see! Everything seems pretty clear-cut! If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I'd better hit him hard and fast. Okay. So maybe that's a sign that I need to skip directly forward to the other statement. See, I'm going to skip forward and see, I'm gonna actually look at the evidence law, see if I can't figure it out, and also see if I can't figure out anything about that power outage. The evidence law from Miss Guy explains the 2 rules of evidence law. Tell you to see. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. So we have some unregistered evidence. Okay, so no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. So it's either Rule 2 overrides Rule number 1 or something, so like the opposite of like the laws of robotics. So can we see if there's anything about the power outage? See, there's the strip of cloth. Can we examine this actually? It's Emma's fingerprint. A clear handprint we see on the leather cloth. The print belongs to Emma. I think I'll keep this information myself. I'm not sure if we've already seen that or not. So, let's see. List of evidence in the SL9 incident. The remaining half is found in Gant's desk. See the Gant team picture. Neil's autopsy report. None of this is going to see the SL9 incident files. Is it going to have anything about the whole power discrepancy? Security video, Marshall's prints, unstable jar, evidence locker, rubber glove, blah blah blah. Nothing in here is going to be seen. Also, if it was still sealed? If it was sealed with an ID 2 years ago, wouldn't that not work if there was a power outage? Perhaps you could also say that it wasn't implemented at that point. See, luminal testing fluid, switch by knife, victim's shoe, ground photo, program of floor plans, laying cell phone, victim's note. No, none of this is it's relevant. I don't think. Let's just press that power outage. I'm going to take a state first, though, just in case. Okay. So the 2 of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right, but Doc made it to the elevator first, so Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky. So Neil went upstairs and Gant went downstairs, so he got lucky in terms of he got killed. See, what's this about a power outage? Oh, that! See, the elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. See, well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though. Wow, that's cold. But the elevator wouldn't. But didn't Dark take the elevator up there? See, that's not funny. So that didn't help. So when he went. Okay, let's go back to that first statement and press it. As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Doc and made him run away like that. What was the defendant, Lena Sky, present in the room? I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Doc ran for it. Okay, to make a long story short, we slipped out. Okay, so when he went to his office, he found Lena there. Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor? Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. see, if Neil was killed on the suit of armor, why is he lying on the floor? Hey. Oh, what are you off when I play this game? See, next to them were those two poor girls, Lena and Emma. Lena was cradling Emma in her arms. See, after she was looking back at it now, see, she must have already known what her sister had done. I suppose the exclamation point. And apparently she had already arranged. Let me go back to that other statement. So, he found later, so nothing about necessarily the position of the bodies that we can present the photo. You see, apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved off of the... Okay, so he's mentioning... So that means... You found their body near Lena's desk. That's right. I think you said it earlier. It was my suit of armor. Excuse me. My suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor. Yes. ... Anyway, as you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office. See, what about, maybe I'm supposed to present the broken knife tip, to that, that's exactly what I was saying. I can understand how Lena must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances. Is that how it really went down? Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Hyde. I was thinking for that, exclamation point. If you're going to stare at anything, you'd be better off staring at the court record. Worthy, always the smooth talker. But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lena did admit to forging evidence. That can't be the whole truth. It's gotta be that knife tip. Somehow I've gotta link Gant to the incident. Okay, so that goes back to the beginning. So, you have nothing to do with the forgery. And so we'll probably have to present the knife tip against that. Where is it? It looks like I don't actually have it in the court record. Huh. Perhaps maybe I'm just supposed to present the knife itself? Oh, whoops, that's not what it was. Let me take a state. And I'll present here, but just to see if it's actually, correct. No, the music didn't stop. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? No, I'm gonna have to look at what I'm saying. I'm not sure I follow. It clearly contradicts the, no, this is a generic, so. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. So, yeah, I don't think that won't be important. Okay. I'm gonna end the video there. We'll come back in the next one. I'll make a dash then now.